Apparently, UMG is pushing red buttons too. How's it going, Jtomreactions community and YouTube? It's your boy Jtomreactions, and I am here with another edition of Jtomreactions. Y'all. So apparently, allegedly, UMG has been, just pushed the red button on Drake. Or we're theorizing that UMG has pushed the red button on Drake. But from past experiences, these red buttons don't really exist. So we're going to sit here and we're going to theorize. Did UMG really push that red button on Drake? Jalopy Bungus has this video for us. But before we get to that, for everybody in the back that hasn't yet subscribed to the Jtomreactions community, Ludger LaVenture went ahead and subscribed. Why don't you guys follow suit and do the same exact thing? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Like, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe. Go ahead and hit that hype button wherever that is. Go ahead and hit that noti bell so that way YouTube can let you know whenever I drop another video. Now, Jalopy Bungus. Did UMG press that red button? Jalopy Bungus, Jtomreactions, you already know. Let's go.
Look, man, somebody pushed that button, bro. I don't care what you talking about. Somebody pushed that button.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Bruh, I have not seen this much content about that is honestly, right? Old tweets, videos, people documenting parties, all this different stuff.
That is true. When in the history of history, and we kind of theorized that this was going to happen, right? But we didn't call it a red button. But we theorized that this was going to happen. A lot of stuff is going to start coming out about Drake. We have said it here in the Jtomreactions community and all throughout YouTube. A lot of people, like myself, have been saying that if Drake goes this route, a lot of stuff is going to start popping up about Drake. We, as a community, tried to warn you, Drake. We tried to warn you. And if you remember, I said, how are you going to go back to work? Knowing that you're suing is going to be an uncomfortable feeling. You can't go back to work now. They're going to make it as uncomfortable and hard for you to go to work. One of my old coworkers, acquaintances, decided to go and sue my old job. It did not make it easy for him to go back to work. So he decided to quit. Essentially, we know what you're trying to do. You're trying to leave UMG. We knew what that lawsuit was really about. You're trying to get up out of there. And we know it. We know it as a collective. We know what you're really trying to do. But now, all of the secrets that were in the chamber, Harry Potter reference. Me and my daughter were reading Harry Potter right now. But all of the secrets that were in the chamber are now coming out. We know now that you are really Lord Voldemort. We shall not speak your name. Let's go.
I haven't seen this much content about what Drake has been suppressing in a minute, bro. And I'm not talking about battles and boom, boom. No, bro. I'm talking about the weird stuff. You see what I'm saying? That gives us a glimpse of what really be going on in this industry, right? Which is why some people might not see the battle as important as I saw it.
Right.
Because maybe they just thinking that these lyrics that Kendrick wrote in Meet the Grams was him just talking. You feel what I'm saying?
He wasn't just talking. You gave him the material to use for Meet the Grams. And then not only that, but the Ville has also been bringing stuff to the light that Ebony Prince has been putting out there from the Mark Hotel. Mr. Richard Fitzenwell. That's your alias. Y'all go check out the Ville, man. His channel, man. His channel is really going places. Y'all should really check that out. Let's continue.
Of the believer that believes that there is truth to what Kendrick Lamar was saying, and he's more than likely telling the whole truth, right? I've been in this industry 12 years. I'm going to tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists be here to police it.
Right.
Like, I don't know about y'all, but when I heard that moment might have hit harder for me as somebody who has already been aware of
right.
the potential secrets and the potential that are going on in this country, bro. That in reality, the reality that we live, right, it's totally different from the reality that's going on behind the scenes. And the fact that they don't want us to know about it is because they don't know how we'll respond. They don't know how we'll take it as human beings, right? They don't know what could happen. So they try to hide it. I think it's the same thing with the industry. And to allure people to this industry, right, without being...
There's a lot of weird shit that goes on in Hollywood. Not just the music industry. Sorry. Not just the music industry, but in Hollywood itself. And we can keep this alleged, but there's a lot of stuff in the industry just gets swept under the rug, and we as humanity, all we know are the celebrities that we see. We're not really privy to what's actually going on unless you start paying attention to it. And then the person that gets exposed is now considered a weirdo. But so many of these artists are just doing weird shit behind closed doors, and like we just don't know about it because again, it's like everything is being swept under the rug and we don't know who's doing what. So all you can do is not idolize these people, and we just look at them as actual people, not these powerful beings, as some people like to make Kendrick Lamar or Drake look. Now, I'm not saying that Kendrick Lamar is doing these things. What I'm saying is we shouldn't idolize people. We should just be looking at them as, oh, this person sings. This person is doing what he's trying to entertain us, and this is what he does. I'm not saying everybody does, looks at people as these high beings, but what I'm saying is that's the way that we should actually be looking at people. Because we don't know what's being swept under the rug. That's my point. Let's continue.
Honest about it and lure people into this industry and try to trap them so they can't get out. But there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes into that. Kendrick rapping about this in the biggest battle in the history of hip hop was significant to me. That gave me a whole different view of Kendrick Lamar's greatness. So I don't know. Maybe people ain't really got to look. They haven't looked at it from that perspective. Maybe they just looking at it from the songs and stuff like that, and just think it's just the music. In my opinion, I think there was truth to what Kendrick was saying, and I think the bigger picture is going to unfold as time goes on. It just aligns too much.
and see when Kendrick Lamar made Meet the Grams. To me, I was like, well, goddamn. And it was mostly because a lot of the stuff that like videos and stuff that we're talking about the whole Drake situation that he's been getting accused of has been out there. The weird shit, like you can look that up. It's on YouTube. All that stuff is on YouTube. You can look it up. But so many things have been given a blind eye. And we're just like this. Because a lot of people don't like to think about that because Drake is their favorite person, or X, Y, and Z is their favorite person. So when something happens, they don't like to think like that person could do wrong because they have that persona. But you don't, like, we just turned a blind eye to it. But all that stuff is on YouTube, and you can actually look it up. It's not that hard. It really isn't that hard.
So, forgot what the point I was making about that. But anyway, main point being in general is that I believed what Kendrick was talking about. So seeing all this stuff come out currently on these social platforms and stuff, it feels like the timing is interesting because it's right after the battle. I mean, right after the lawsuit, right? The lawsuit is finished. And now all of a sudden, everybody is seeing these things come up in forefront. And it's very interesting, bro.
How
let's
peculiar.
take a look at some of these tweets that people are going back to from years ago. Okay? Number one, Drake is an Edo. This is from June 28th, 2009.
Shit.
June 28th, 2009.
Pay attention. This is 2009. This was when he was barely getting into the industry. Check it out. Look at everything that is being put out there. This is crazy. In 2014, Drake is buying alcohol for minors.
Bro, Drake is buying alcohol for, this is June 8th, 2014. This is June 8th, 2014, bro. Okay? The post here is unavailable, so somebody deleted it. But I know it was something crazy. Oh, I think it was something about, not IDing for VIP sections and stuff. Here goes another one. Drake probably underage. Now, this is just a joke. Or not, I don't know what.
2011. That's 2011. All of this stuff is coming out. So he's been. This is what I'm saying. You can look these things up. It's in the history books. The history books being the internet. The history being YouTube. All these things are being put in front of us now. And a lot of people are saying that this is UMG's red button. Is it the red button? Is it? Let me know. Let's go.
I say a joke, but this is him. You know what I'm saying? We get what this is in light of. But what this also proves is that this perception around Drake has been a thing. It's been a thing for a long time. And a lot of these media guys and boom, boom, boom are trying to convince you that this is new. That Kendrick Lamar created this. Because it's almost rewriting the history of the fact that the battle isn't what did this. It was, you know what I'm saying? The battle isn't what did this, bro. This was his actions from years ago. Drake stayed with underage at concerts. One of these days, we're going to hear Kimberly's Room Drake featuring Chris Hansen. This July 1st, 2011, bro. This is 2011 we talking about. You feel what I'm saying? None of this is new. Police are investigating under team held at Drake and Tyga's crib. Now, I do remember at a point there used to be these pages that were like rumor mill pages, and they was always capped. Right? They was always capped, typically. So I'm not gonna sit here, but this aligns with a lot of things. Drake gets exposed for a different girl like once a year, and it gets swept under the rug every year.
There we go. Shit gets swept under the rug. This isn't just Drake. This is Hollywood. These are the people that are being exposed to us. These are the people that are being presented as, hey, this person is singing. He sings really good. This is him. He's perfect. She's perfect. She's beautiful. This is what they're presenting. But behind closed doors, we don't know. They could be living a normal life. Or
year. October 2nd, 2020, bro. I still can't believe that Drake might be someone born in 2000. It's even grosser because he's even commented on her IG while she was still 16. So basically,
and this was in 2018. Y'all pay attention. We all need to open our eyes. All of us.
basically he waited for her to turn 18. I don't care. Your fave is a go argue with your toes. This is September 17th of 2018, bro. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Okay? What are we doing here? And then you got the whole situation that, you know what I'm saying? I did a video on this way back at the top. I think it was earlier in the last year. Like, I think it was during the battle or right after the battle. Some of that nature. And this is one of the thumbnails because this is one of the things I made a video. I said Drake just made a big mistake. And I put this as the thumbnail, and I was breaking down how, like, bro, hitting below the belt might cost them dearly, right? But, yeah, this was a situation where they said that he shut down a restaurant for this 18-year-old girl, right? But was in pictures with her, commenting on her pictures 2 years before that. So it's like, you feel what I'm saying? This is all information that's been out there. Like, bro, like, what are we doing? Trump Homeland Security needs to lock up the rapper stalking me with a girl named Molly and NJ. And Molly and stalking me and threatening me when I never meet him before. Molly told him about me. Boom, 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 boom. Right? So, and thank you, Von Carter, for tagging me in this. So, this is 2018. Now, this could be any, of course, but when you look at all of these things in succession, it's like, this is crazy, bro. It might be deep.
So basically, in the tailor-made freestyle, you said, call me this. This is a gift from me. Kendrick was like, hold my beer. He made Meet the Grams and he made Not Like Us. So now people are doing they're digging. People are now digging. They're digging into your history. Because it's all out there. Allegedly.
Deeper than people think it is, right? I want you in jail, but all these you are scared to come out because you're threatening them. I guess I have to do it because I'm not scared to report you. I was just worried about you hurting a girl if I went to cop about you, right? So this is not new, bro. And not only is it not new, it's not like there's a bunch of stuff that points to this, like things that have been done in public view. Like the girl that was on the young girl that was on stage, right? So it's like these are things that Drake has brought onto him, right? This isn't something that Kendrick just highlighted the moment. Kendrick just highlighted the situations.
Kendrick highlighted it because you invited him to do it. Kendrick, again, said, "Here, hold my beer." I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. Let me go ahead and say what happened. I'll go ahead and talk to you, your dad, your mom, your son. Yeah. I'll go ahead and dance all over your grave. Yeah. I'll go ahead and do that. Why all while there's all this stuff. All this stuff. This is just a couple of examples. And you've been in the game since 2009 ish.
You see what I'm saying? Shout out Crumble Bastard as well. This whole video, like this video was crazy too. It's just a lot of different stuff. It's a lot of different stuff that's pointing to the fact, like, where is all this stuff coming from all of a sudden? How is all this stuff just surfaced? It's everywhere, bro. It's literally everywhere. You go on TikTok, it's everywhere, dog. So I'm just like, damn, did a button get pushed? Like, what happened? What happened to where
Red buttons. Red buttons usually mean fire or bombs or a stop. They're putting a stop to your career. Maybe in just UMG. You're still going to have your fans. You're still going to have your fans. But you fell on that sword the minute that you decided that you told Kendrick, "Call me this," and you had the plan to go and sue UMG or Kendrick, whoever you were gonna sue. And the minute that you read everything and you found out that you can't sue Kendrick because you said worse shit to Kendrick and his wife and Dave Free. A lot of people can go in there and countersue you. So that's why you went after UMG. Because they promoted it. Allegedly. Damn.
even people I know who don't be tapped in like that are discussing this. You see what I'm saying? Like where, how, there, I don't know. It's got something, but I don't know, man. These are the things that I'd be curious about. Like, what the hell? This timing is interesting. All the timing is very interesting. You feel what I'm saying? And it gives you so much insight on how clearly these guys are in a completely different world, right? And are very aware of how to use this world, right? Because just the way that they play games and the way they all this different stuff, like, bro, they move different. They move very differently, bro. Very differently. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not surprised because, of course, when you gain that type of capital, it's a different set of rules, which is the main point in all of this. Is how can a guy be seen doing all this stuff, be moving all this different stuff, and be protected? Well, it's because in reality,
the powers that be, they don't want to lose their cash cow. The powers that be don't want to lose the money that they are gaining from this one person. So they do everything they can to protect their asset. It's kind of like an insurance. That's crazy.
The things that benefit the powers that be, the things that benefit, whatever it is, come before the law. And that's just what it is. It all comes before the law, bro. That's just what it is. Like, if you in a certain position and you making money for certain people and you do the boo and all this different stuff, and you got these type of connections and you paying off agents and all different types of stuff, like, that's a different world. You see what I'm saying? It's a completely different world. But, because, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a completely different world that a different set of rules that people get to play by based on the amount of capital that you either have or you are supplying for other people. Like, that's capitalism at its core. That's capitalism at its core. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you get to that level and boom, 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 right? I'm sure they feel differently about it than the people on the ground feel about it. You feel what I'm saying? I want to say on the ground as if there's, but I'm talking about in the capitalism scale, how capitalism grades this thing. You feel what I'm saying? Not your worth as a human being, but how capitalism grades this thing. Like, it's just very interesting. But yeah, clearly a button has been pushed, bro. And because of all this stuff starting to come out,
the button is the floodgates. It's the button to open the floodgates of all this information that has been out there already. But they're bringing it back. All the shit that has been covered is about to be uncovered. They're pulling the rug out from under your feet now, and you're gonna see all the dirt that has been in under the fucking rug. And there's probably been a big fucking pile of dirt under that rug. Allegedly.
I expect not only Drake, but that side to become more desperate and do more outlandish things. And because of that, we just, you know what I'm saying? I think even more things are going to be revealed about.
And the things that the other side does, which is Drake, that side, they're going to try everything to distract. They're trying everything to distract us from what is going on. And it's up to us to be like, okay, this is just a distraction. He's doing this just so we can talk about something else. Or another artist or another public figure goes and gets arrested, so that way we can go and talk about that. That's how this works.
This industry, even more things, you know what I'm saying? I think this is it's been a great moment to watch all of the things, like the curtains fall for all of these entertainment industries. I don't know if y'all heard what's going on with basketball and the whole gambling ring or whatever, but the curtains are falling. And I know that because of that, it's going to be a completely different world, or a completely different country at least, which makes sense as to why they moving so fast towards trying to make sure they can control us, you know, from an authoritarian standpoint. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's very, very interesting times. But I'm not going to lie. I love it. I love it. I love being, I'm grateful to be a part of this time. I'm grateful to be able to see the curtains fall and just see the birth of a completely new world, or new country, new reality. I can feel it right around the corner. I can feel it. Just a world that, like, people aren't even, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can just feel it. I can just feel it. A completely different world coming. And I don't think it's coming in the way that people think, like a terrible world. Like, nah, I feel like it's going to be a great world for all people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe after our generation, who knows? But I know soon. You feel what I'm saying? That energy is out there. Like, the energy is out there, bro. I feel like there's so many signs pointing to it. Paying attention and you in tune. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can feel it. But hey, I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, especially if you're new here, especially if you've been here. I got probably one of my best videos yet coming out tomorrow. Not sure what time, because my boy Visualize working on it, but I'm thinking tomorrow or Saturday, one of those days. But I'm excited to see y'all, for y'all to see that video too. We can talk about propaganda and how it's.
Y'all go check out Jalopy Bungus. Go subscribe. Go do what you guys do. Hit that noti bell as well on his videos. He always has amazing topics. If you guys have been following me, I cover some of his videos. Jalopy Bungus has amazing topics that he talks about. And I always come out with some good theories alongside of his videos. Y'all go check out Jalopy Bungus' videos. Thank you, Jalopy. Now, what do I think of this? I think that the rug is being pulled out from under Drake's feet. A lot of shit that has been swept under his rug is surely about to come out. As you saw, this shit has been out there since 2009. People have been calling him that since 2009. There's a lot of stuff. And it's not you can find this stuff on YouTube. But yeah. That's what I think about this. Like, is it a red button? I don't know. I don't know if UMG has anything to do with this. People are just opening their eyes. But yeah, that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section if you guys want to go ahead and talk about it. This has been your boy Jtomreactions. Y'all go ahead and check out my merch store. All right, jtomreactions-shop.fourthwall.com. The Halloween shirts are going to be gone November 2nd, midnight. If you guys want to, get you guys a pair of the Halloween shirts, just go ahead and click on the link that is in the description and that is in the pinned comment. This has been your boy Jtomreactions. I'm out this bitch. Ya tu sabes. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, do your thing. Hype the video as well. Ya tu sabes. You guys already know. Let's fucking go.